was filed in the High Court. और इसमें जनाब देखेंगे at page 43 of the paper book. So 37 से petition शुरू होती है. At page 43 ground E देखिएगा. The explanation to Rule 94 of the 2017 rules is also ultra vires. The 27 Act, वो सब बहस इसमें आगे चलती है. E, F, everything, बल्कि D से शुरू है ये, is dealing with this, that this is ultra vires. And then kindly come to my prayer, which is at page 46. And the prayer was that the petitioner be declared to be a candidate of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, but prayer numbers 2 and 3, 2 in particular is important. This is seeking a judgment in rem. Declare the explanation to Rule 94 of the Election Rules 2017 as ultra vires, Articles 17.2 and 51.6 and E of the Constitution, as well as the Elections Act 2017, and therefore strike down the same as being unconstitutional and unlawful. So this was the prayer. Now this matter is sent to the Election Commission, but when that happens, this is we file a petition in the Supreme Court on 31/1/2024. बीच में weekend था, certified copy मिली, and we were able to go to the Supreme Court on the 31st of January 2024. So there is an objection which was first imposed. We removed that objection. Kindly see it says objection removed on the 1st of February 2024. But then again, kindly see, the petition is returned. अगर ये आप नीचे आइएगा, other objection जहाँ लिखा है.
ये तो admitted fact है.
मुझे एक मिनट पढ़ लीजिए. My lord has asked the question कि what did we do? Election process has moved far ahead. ये बड़ा अहम है, ये देखिए जरा. Election process has moved far ahead of allotment of election symbol / declaration of candidate as independent or otherwise. Prima facie, laches applies to this case. Now, how does laches apply to this case, sir? 25th January को फैसला आया है. 31st January को we were before the court. एक दफा हमें वापस हुई, दूसरी दफा हमें वापस कर दी गई, ये कह के laches applies and the election पर अब हम ये फैसला नहीं कर सकते. Now, yes, between this date, 2nd of January and the 2nd of February and the 8th of February, there were 6 days. Could we have filed an appeal, had our appeal accepted, then the matter heard in court, and then obtained a judgment before the 8th of February? No. It was not possible. So whatever had to happen now had to happen after the 8th of February. Now after the 8th of February, we just had 3 days to join a party or not join a party. So जनाब ये देखेंगे कि ये कोई कोताही हमारी तरफ से नहीं है. When finally the petition.
What was the status? How many candidates won the elections to the National Assembly backed by PTI?
No, we submit.
They contested independent as
everybody was declared independent. So we submit that according to the lists that.
ये जो list है reserve seats की, तो ये किस तरह 81 seats आपको जब there was no पार्लिमानी party inside the parliament, तो वो उनको पहले पार्टी डिक्लेयर किया गया है पीटीआई को.
8 member or 2
जी,
both the 8-member judgment and the 2-member judgment have declared that PTI entered parliament on the 8th of February.
जनरल इलेक्शन में आए
जी,
उनको पहले डिक्लेयर किया एज अ पॉलिटिकल पार्टी.
ऐसा ही हुआ है.
अच्छा.
So 8 member ने भी और 2 member ने भी. 8 member ने 39 को डिक्लेयर 40 को डिक्लेयर 80 को डिक्लेयर किया. 39 plus 41 के 80 entered as PTI on the 8th of February.
ये तो रिजर्व सीट्स की बात हो रही है.
जी, उसकी बेसिस पे रिजर्व सीट्स पे गए ना. So रिजर्व सीट्स की लिस्टें तो हमने जमा करा दी थी through court orders and so on. वो हो गई थी.
रिजर्व सीट की लिस्ट कब जमा कराई थी?
हमने 24 से पहले करा दी थी जमा.
ये पीटीआई ने की.
पीटीआई ने कराई.
एसआईसी ने नहीं की.
नो, पीटीआई
24 तक आपका प्रिजम्पशन नहीं बल्कि यकीन था कि पीटीआई इज देयर.
नहीं सर, मैंने अर्ज किया ना.
क्यों लिस्ट जमा की?
सर हमने जब जमा कराई तो हमें वापस हो गई. फिर हम कोर्ट गए।
वो लिस्ट जमा नहीं हुई, वापस नहीं हुई, वो आपकी बरकरार रही।
सर कोर्ट के ऑर्डर के तहत बरकरार रही।
कंप्लीट
हो गया ना सर, लेकिन कोर्ट का ऑर्डर तो बाद में आया ना, 24 को तो कोर्ट का
वो ऑर्डर कब आया?
सर वो मैंने आपको भी बताया, काइंडली
डेट सिर्फ बता दें।
जी मैं आपको बता देता हूँ जी। वो ऑर्डर जो था
इलेक्शन से पहले आया,
लेकिन 24 के तो बाद आया ना।
इलेक्शन से पहले आया ना।
जी।
तो जब इलेक्शन से पहले आया तो इलेक्शन के बाद आपको पता था कि पीटीआई के वजूद है और वो कंटेस्टिंग पार्टी भी है।
नहीं सर, हुआ यूं कि एक तो ये
ऑर्डर बता
नहीं सर, मैं बता रहा हूँ सर। एक तो ये मामला था जो हाई कोर्ट से हम इलेक्शन कमीशन गए और एक सीपीएलए हमारी गई जिसपे ऑब्जेक्शंस लगती रहीं। जब हम इलेक्शन कमीशन गए तो इलेक्शन कमीशन ने 2 फरवरी का डेटेड ऑर्डर जो है वो 7 फरवरी को जारी किया सर। दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। और उसमें उन्होंने कह दिया कि आप नहीं हैं पार्टी इन द फ्रे, सो पीटीआई इज नॉट अ पार्टी पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन दीज इलेक्शंस। ये ऑर्डर जारी करता है इलेक्शन कमीशन।
एक तरफ इलेक्शन कमीशन है, दूसरी तरफ लाहौर हाई कोर्ट।
लाहौर हाई कोर्ट ने सिर्फ कहा था इनकी लिस्टें ले लें बस।
उन्होंने डिक्लेयर
नहीं सर, डिक्लेयर नहीं किया। उन्होंने कहा कि इनकी लिस्टें आप ले लें, आप लिस्टें रिजेक्ट वापस नहीं कर सकते। सो लाहौर
लिस्ट सिर्फ पार्टी जमा कर सकती है ना
सर। उन्होंने लिस्टें हमारी जमा। सर अब आप अगर ये कह रहे हैं कि हम इलेक्शन कमीशन के ऑर्डर को इग्नोर कर देते, हम
प्रेजेंस ऑफ हाई कोर्ट ऑर्डर यू मस्ट इग्नोर इट।
नहीं सर, हाई कोर्ट ने कोई ऐसा वाज़ेह ऑर्डर नहीं दिया, सिर्फ ये कहा कि इनकी लिस्टें ले लो। वो ले ली उन्होंने लिस्टें, लेकिन उसमें ये बात नहीं हुई।
जरा वो ऑर्डर पढ़े।
मैं आता हूँ सर,
ऑर्डर पढ़ो, ज्यादा
जी सर। जो रूल 94 को किसी ने
ऑर्डर पढ़ ले हाई कोर्ट
अल्ट्रा वायरलेस डिक्लेयर नहीं किया सर,
जिसमें हाई कोर्ट ने आपको
वहां पे। जी मैं 1 मिनट में आता हूँ सर। सर ये हमें जाना पड़ेगा 5917 में सीएमए पार्ट 1 पेज। सो आप इलेक्शन कमीशन के ऑर्डर को तो इग्नोर नहीं करेंगे। उस वक्त तक एक्सप्लेनेशन टू रूल 94 वाज स्टैंडिंग, इट स्टूड टिल द 8 मेंबर।
हाई कोर्ट का ऑर्डर बताएंगे?
मैं बता रहा हूं आपको सर, एक लम्हे के लिए। 5917 में हम जाएंगे जी। तो पेज 10 पे आइए,
वॉल्यूम पार्ट 1
ऑफ 5917। यहां पे इन्होंने इलेक्शन कमीशन ने खुद हाई कोर्ट का जो ऑर्डर है वो रिप्रोड्यूस किया है सर। आप देखिएगा पेज 10 पे, दिस इज अ लेटर ऑफ द ऑफिस ऑफ द प्रोविंशियल इलेक्शन कमिश्नर पंजाब डेटेड द 19th of January 2024। तो ये मामला अभी तक चल रहा था। अब आगे देखिए, प्लीज टेक नोटिस that the subject representation titled Farkhanda Kaukab versus Election Commission of Pakistan etc. was fixed for hearing on B/24 in view of the direction of the Honorable Lahore High Court Lahore. The operative part of the court order is reproduced. When confronted how it is maintainable, learned counsel submits that the petitioner will be satisfied if the matter be referred to Zone number 2 with a direction to decide the same in accordance with law within a short span of time. The request made by the petitioner is tenable. Let a copy of this writ petition along with all the annexures be remitted to Zone number 2. Will consider it as a representation of the petitioner and decide the issue in hand after providing proper hearing to all concerned, including the petitioner, strictly in accordance with the provisions of applicable law as well as jurisprudence developed by superior courts of the country through a speaking order within 2 working days from the receipt of certified copy of the। So उन्होंने कोई फाइंडिंग नहीं दी सर। आई एम ग्रेटफुल, आपने मेरी तवज्जो उस ऑर्डर, उन्होंने सिर्फ भेज दिया इलेक्शन कमीशन की तरफ कि वो इसका फैसला करे। So as such no finding was given. Kindly see then what they do after this। हम सफा 22 पे आ जाएं अगर। So in fact there is no judicial order।
सलमान साहब, इसमें एक और चीज थोड़ी सी क्लेरिफाई कर दीजिए प्लीज। द डिक्लेरेशन टू द एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ रूल 94 that it is ultra vires the article 21 section 215 in the constitution,
Sir,
whether this was declared ultra vires in the main judgment or it is mentioned in the short order also।
मुझे देखना पड़ेगा। मेन जजमेंट में तो जरूर है,
मेन जजमेंट में तो पैराग्राफ 39 to 42
जी बिल्कुल है, आपने डिक्लेयर कर दिया जी।
बट इन द शॉर्ट ऑर्डर
जी जी
while doing all things and so many other things have been considered, but this rule was not declared ultra vires in the short order. What is the
I would say no
complexity
effect,
of
sir.
this?
Short order is the operative directions.
Yes.
The operative
In the
directions are
main-
backed by reasoning.
Suppose in the short order, something has not been declared ultra vires because what it does mean, whether this can be done because the reasons assigned to the short order only based on the amplification of the short order. It is not mentioned in the short order, but it is mentioned in the reasons. What would be the effect of that? Whether this was deliberated, considered during course of argument that
Was considered, sir.
Rule 94 should be declared
सर
ultra
बहुत इस
vires.
पे बहस की हमने,
Explanation.
ये सब चीजें मैंने इसीलिए फाइल की थी।
अब नहीं, पहले की बात करें.
तभी फाइल की, मैंने ये चीज नहीं कोई फाइल कर रहा। This was all filed before.
In the short order,
जी.
but I am not able to find out.
Sir, if it's
where-
not there in the short order, it's not there. But the fact is that the court in its detailed reasoning has explained that the
That is why
short...
I am asking you a question. On
Sir, I would have to
it's a legal
refer-
plane because once thing is not considered in the short order because it is a declaration to some rule ultra vires the Constitution or the Election Act. Whether this can be done in the main judgment without declaring it ultra vires in the short order. This is the question I put you. So please answer.
But I would have to reflect on this, but my immediate response would be that if the short order encompasses within its scope the ultra vires declaration made in the detailed judgment,
Normally, every short order written in the same manner and in which the 8 judges, इसमें लिखा हुआ भी है कि for detailed reasons to be recorded later and subject to what is set out therein by way of implication and or explanation or otherwise, these appeals are decided in the following terms. So once a thing is not mentioned in the short order because it is particularly related to declaration of some rule ultra vires to the Constitution,
my lord,
can
my lord.
be done in the main reasons.
But I would submit that the short order encompasses this, the ultra vires nature of the explanation, and therefore it should be taken to have been done there and then, even though not expressly mentioned. But this is a new question that my lord has posed. This is not a query raised by the other side, so I don't
I'm just
I don't
reading
come
it,
prepared on
not,
this. But the fact of the matter is that the detailed judgment has indeed declared the explanation to Rule 94 to be ultra vires void ab initio.
Just want to know the practice because we also used to pass short orders with further implication and explication of the main reasons.
My lord.
So this was in my mind. So I'm asking you whether this could be done or not.
I would have to.
I think short order is the outcome of the particular.
Yes, it is the outcome of the reasoning.
Whereas declaring some provision of law are part of the reasoning. So reasoning maybe in the.
Yes, it is a part of the reasoning, sir. The fact that they came to this conclusion in order to kindly see. So now I have the short order in front of me. Now kindly see. ये देखिए, so paragraph 4 in fact is a declaration that the explanation to Rule 94 is non-eth. Paragraph 4 of the short order, kindly see.
ये कौन सा पेज और
ये इन्होंने फाइल की है. I am now in civil review petition. I am looking at 319, but all have the short order.
मैं ठीक है.
Now kindly see the short order is saying as follows. So they have declared the order of the Election Commission to be ultra vires, not granting seats to PTI. That is done in paragraph 2. Then in paragraph 3, they have declared various notifications whereby seats have been granted to others to be without legal consequence. And 4, kindly see, 4 and 5 give the complete reasoning. It is declared that the lack of